Hello, folks. Trust you're doing great today. So, quickly in this video, I'll be showing you what a missed trade, a trade that you missed what it looks like in today's video. Now, taking a look at what we have here, price took out the previous day's low here. As a matter of fact, they were actually more or less like a two previous days lows. This one here, then the next day from here, almost like two relative equal lows. Price took it out with this series of down close candle. Price took it out with this series of down close candle here. Then after taking it out, what happened next? The most anticipated change in state of delivery happened. Price closed above the opening of that series of down close candle. And from what I explained in the episode 2, that whenever we have a fair value gap, we can just wait for the last down close candle. And this is what a missed trade looks like. Our anticipation would be for price to come here around this region, our stop around here, then we target the previous day's high. Looking at the fact that it took out two previous days low, you can even target the other day's high too. Now this is how it looks like. You will miss a trade, you see money moving, and there is nothing you can do about it because it doesn't meet your criteria. Because entering here by having closed directly above the candle, the series of candles that took out the previous day's low, entering here, it is not advisable to do. Imagine risking, in this case now, a $6 to get a $4, risking 6,000 to get $4,000. It doesn't go well. You should risk less to get more. In this kind of case, is a missed trade. Now, the next day, what happened again? More or less like a kind of a missed trade. The high of the day comes in here. The high of the day comes in here. Now price took it out at the opening of this new day, though there were a series of up close candles that took it out. Having taken it out, price changed the state of delivery directly here. Now, having changed the state of delivery here, it created a fair value gap with that same candle here. Based on what I said, our anticipation will be that price will come to the region of that up close candle, then our stops will be above here, then we target the previous day's low here. But price did none of that. You just keep pressing down and down, down and down. So that is how missing the trade looks like. But the following day, just look at what happened. Price took out, the low of that day came around here. It came here. Then what happened? Price took it out here. Having taken it out here, he pressed higher, then went down again, taking out the series that took out the previous day's low. He took it out here. So our attention will shift towards this side, that immediately price just close above this candle, this particular candle here, immediately close above it, then you have our change state of delivery. But price attempted it here where the cross sign is here, but it didn't close above this candle. It just wicked above it, then came down. But price now closed above it over here. Price closed above that candle over here. So having closed above it, and we have a kind of a fair value gap around there, then we can just say, oh, let me wait for the last down candle, which is here. Our stop below here. Target the previous day's high, which comes in here. Just see that. And price, yes, price did not even give it to us totally. He later give it to us here. But I'm quite sure if I'm in this trade, I would have taken my partials here. Probably been taken out around this side because I would have moved my stop here. So even though at the end of the day price went to TP. So this just tells us that when you miss trade, you don't need to rush. Price, the market will always be there, and when it presents itself again, you will not always miss trade. There will be times for you that you won't miss the trade, but it will go your way. But when it is a missed trade, you don't need to pursue it, because if you pursue the market, I trust the market. Even though you make money, that is teaching yourself a bad habit, which can for those that wouldn't listen, the market will teach you itself, and the lesson from the market are not pleasant. So that is that for that. Have a good trading week. Cheers and bye.